I'm Peter from Coffee Parts, and today we're looking at high-end, small footprint, fast startup coffee machines. So a lot of people have gone down the pod coffee journey, or maybe the small espresso machine. Think Gadget Classic, Ranzulia Silvia. But now they're wanting a high-end setup, yet don't have the room for a full-blown setup in their kitchen. And that's where these machines really come into play. They're small footprints, fast startups, and with a quality that's really built to last. So looking at these two machines, what are they? This is a Stone Espresso out of Milan in Italy, using a heated chain setup and vibrating pump. Over here, we've got the new Marzocco Micra. It's a twin boiler setup where the front boiler is an integrated boiler using a rotary pump coming out of Florence in Italy. Now, both these machines have small footprints. Both these machines have really fast startup times. In the case of the Stone, we're talking about 10 minutes, and that's for both coffee and steam. With the Marzocco, you got 5 minutes for coffee, 7 minutes all up including steam. So it is a little bit quicker than the Stone, but at 10 minutes or under, both these machines are super fast for what they are. And their build quality. These machines are built to last. Both of them handmade in Italy, Milan versus Florence, and both of them really made to be serviceable and last a long time. With the Stone, this machine is fully recyclable and the whole packaging is recyclable. So they've really gone down the eco journey. With the Marzocco, it's not all recyclable, but it really is made to last. And it's come from that Marzocco build quality that we're now super familiar with. But first things first, let's make a coffee on the Marzocco and then really get to know where these machines fit in. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. It really helps grow our channel. Now, we've preloaded the Micra with 20 grams of coffee. We're just gonna pour an espresso before we jump in and talk about these machines further. Now, this review is not actually about the coffee. We've done a video on each of these machines, both the Stone and the Micra separately, where we can dive in and really look at the specs of the machine and how they perform. So the video is really where I see these machines fitting in, and that's an interesting conversation. There's a lot of people that are really pod people. They want the convenience, small, it's cheap to run, not the most environmentally friendly, but the convenience takes over. Think of it the fast fashion of coffee. And then you move into small machines that are predominantly espresso focused. They make milk, they're a little bit more work. Think of the Gadget Classic, Ranzulia Silvia. From then on in, you jump up to more cafe style machines. Think heat chains or twin boiler machines. Think of the ECM or Rocket Manufacturing, Stone, Marzocco, Vittorio Arduino. Plenty of manufacturers playing in this space. But a lot of these machines are physically quite large. So you really do need the bench space for them. Obviously, you need the grinder to go with it and a few accessories. Not everyone's got that bench space. And the one thing most of these machines have is quite a slow startup time. Now you can compensate for it by either putting in a wall timer that automatically turns on or off your machine, or on the more high-end machines that generally have apps that allow the machine to start and stop automatically. So you could really set them up to turn on 1 hour before you wake up. Take about 40 minutes to be at full pressure and temperature. And that's where these machines are different. So out of all those machines, these are the smallest footprint machines with the fastest startup times. So you've got 10 minutes on the Stone and effectively 5 to 7 minutes, depending if it's only espresso or espresso and milk base, on the Marzocco. So they're really bringing that fast coffee experience that you probably get in a pod setup into a real cafe style machine. There are better machines out there. There are full-blown, effectively commercial machines at home. Think of the Marzocco GS3, but they fit a different use case. The Micra is really stable for 6 coffees in a row. So enough to make coffee in the morning and enough to entertain. Probably not the machine you put in a coffee cart or an office. The Stone, probably a little less than that. The use case of these really are machines for the individual, for you and your partner, for you and some friends. And the way I see these machines is like art. Much like a watch or physical artwork on the wall, they make you smile, they make you feel special. You can tell the time on any watch and most phones, but there is something about having a beautiful mechanical watch that I see a similarity in these machines. They're both handmade in Italy, in the case of the Stone out of Milan, in the case of the Marzocco out of Florence, and they're really made to last. The Stone is fully recyclable, and even their packaging is recyclable. So they've really gone down an eco journey, and it does have an eco mode. The Marzocco, although not fully recyclable, they're really made to last. And both these machines I could see sitting on someone's counter for many years. They're serviceable, just like a car. They're not these plastic throwaway items. And that's where I really feel the world of coffee should go, away from the fast coffee, fast fashion, to really beautiful products made to last that now are blending the speed and the build quality together. Rocket's a brand that's made beautiful coffee machines for a long time in quite a range of price points, but where these machines fit is that fast startup, and that's really where they've nailed it. So when it comes to these machines, not everyone will know what these machines are, but everyone will appreciate the moment it creates. There's something magical about the way coffee machines in a kitchen bring people together, especially in the modern kitchens that are now open plan, and they really are the heart of the home. So we haven't really talked about how these machines perform in terms of a coffee approach. They are different, vibrating heat exchange to rotary twin boiler, half the price of the Marzocco. But what these machines to me are, like I've mentioned throughout this video, is they're creators of coffee moments. They really bring the world together. They're beautifully built, beautifully finished product. These machines aren't cheap, so the question becomes, why would I upgrade from a pod or an entry-level espresso machine? Well, both these machines really do perform like a cafe machine. With the Marzocco, effectively full-on cafe machine with that rotary pump. You're gonna get consistency of espresso, consistency both in pump pressure and temperature, a lot better milk than you can get on the smaller. A lot of the pod machines don't do milk, and those entry-level machines really questionable when they come to the milk experience. These machines are giving you that dry steam like a cafe. You really are going to get cafe quality at home in a beautiful setup and a machine that you're proud of owning. And although technically from a price point they may not be cheap, they're going to bring plenty of smiles for years to come. And to me personally, the environmental factor, they're not throwaway machines. And that to me hurts. It hurts when I know people are buying a machine that will only last a few years. Yes, it was cheap, but it's going to end up in landfill and be replaced by the latest model. To me, it doesn't sit right for both me and future generations. But that's just the weirdo greenie in me. I'm curious to know, which machine do you have, and do you follow the path of fast coffee, coffee pods, just make that coffee as a ritual, that wake up hit in the morning? Or do you follow the theme of that moment in time, slowing down, really enjoying coffee by yourself with family and friends? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know which machine do you have. Like always, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And once again, if you want to watch a full review of each of these machines, we'll link them down below, because we have done a review on the Stone and we've done a review on the Micra. Thank you, and see you in the next video.